Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video is going to be, I'm going to show you guys this really cool journaling technique that I use. It's not really a technique, it's like a form of journaling. It's called a bullet journal. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of it before. It's really super cool, and if you're like me, like I love journaling, I love planning things out, I love having everything nice and organized. If you're like me and you like those types of things, I highly recommend you look into bullet journaling to like be really super creative with however you want to do like your templates, and it also helps you track certain things. I have two bullet journals, if I could say the word, that'd be great. I have a personal one, and then I have one specifically for my YouTube channel that helps me track, you know, like where I want it to be at, what videos I'm doing, video ideas, stuff like that. Today I'm going to show you my personal one, and it's really cool. Like I said, you could be however creative you want with it. Obviously I need to update it, but I go by every month. For each month I usually have like an opening page that's like a theme page of like what the month is, how I envision that month to be. So this is my one from last month for September. Some of it is not so filled out all the way just because September was literally crazy for me. I was so busy all the time, so if it looks super blank, that's why, but I can show you guys most of my templates that I use. So this is what the beginning page looks like. I do a really cool maple leaf. Yes, I traced it because I'm not artistic at all. However, this pumpkin I drew. I'm so proud of how this pumpkin came out. I have no artistic abilities at all. My sister definitely got that. She's a tattoo artist and she's like incredible, but I have no artistic abilities. What I recommend to use is I have the Sharpie pen that I use, really great. Don't use one of these, a Sharpie permanent marker that has like the fine tip on it. Don't use one of those because I use one of that for my opening page and it completely bled through. So I highly recommend the specific Sharpie pen. It still has that really boldness like this one, but it won't bleed through on your pages. Yeah, so this is just my opening page, and then you'll see in all of my pages I number them because I have an index, which is my next page, and in case I need to reference something, I will just look at the index and be like, okay, this page is, or this topic is on whatever page, and this is what it looks like. It just says index on the top. I have the topic right here and then the page number that is on, and I leave room because I never know how many more templates I'm going to add for the month. What I normally do is I have like a piece of paper and I write out all the templates that I want to use for that month that I think are going to be beneficial for that month, and then I'll put those as like my permanent ones, and then again I leave space because I never know, hey, I might add like this type of template or I might find another one. A lot of my templates you'll see on here I got from the 17 Facebook page and their YouTube channel, which I'll have that link down below. One of their editors that is on there, I don't remember her name right now, I'm so super sorry. She specifically does like bullet journaling, and a lot of my templates I got from her, and they're really good for like starter ones, and you can always personalize them to your needs as well. My next one, I have my monthly tracker, which is basically just a bunch of things that I want to get done slash I would like to do throughout the month. I have it right here. This is what it looks like. It says monthly tracker on the top. You can use like whatever kind of font or header that you want. I have the month written right here, all of my different things that I want to do throughout the month, and then what I do is I put the days, like the numbers on the top, and then the day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right underneath it, so you can see. And then all of my things, I highlighted them with a specific color. These little markers that I got from Walmart, but I have a bunch of them and I use them for my bullet journaling. I use Sharpie pen and my markers, like that's my go-to thing, that's what I use. So I highlight whatever things I want to get done throughout that month, and then if I did it that day, as you can see, you'll just draw a little box and fill it in. And my next one, don't judge me, okay? I don't know how to freaking spell, apparently. Apparently from the spelling bee thing, I don't know how to spell, but this is my monthly, what is it called? My monthly goals. So as you can see, I can't spell. So I have September and then goals in the middle. And then each one is kind of broken up into different categories. So I have friends, I have family, future, fun, and health. And then under those things, I have different things that I want to focus on per that category. So like for fun, we went to Disney for Xandra's birthday. Health, I had to look up things for my diet for a shopping list. Future, make like a 5-year plan, and so on and so forth. And it's basically whatever you want to do for that month. This next one I made myself. It's called my devotional tracker, and this is what it looks like. You can see. So it looks kind of like up here on the top it says devotional tracker September 2018. I almost said 2015. We are not in that year. And then I like drew like a little road because there's always like the saying that I hear a lot, and I always like try to apply it to myself, is like stay in your own lane. So that's why I drew that. And then the theme, the rest of it is kind of like a game board, so like you're staying in your own lane. And for each day that I was completing a devotional, I would write down something that I gained from that devotional that I was reading, whether it be like spiritual healing, joy and happiness, importance from God, God's interruptions, which this is a little side thing, but I read that in my devotional. I was like, wow, like the interruptions that are from God, like that's not something like I would have thought as a good thing, but it is a good thing. So then my next one, which kind of ties into my devotional tracker, is called my prayer tracker. Yes, obviously, like I pray every single day. Just because I only have 3 things written on here doesn't mean I only prayed 3 times throughout the whole month of September. It basically means like whenever I got something like super important from God, I would just write it down in here, and I wanted to like keep track of that, just so I'd be able to look back over the month and be like, okay, these are the things that God has told me, and these are the things that I received from prayer with him. The next one is really cool. It's just like a fun little one. You definitely don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it's called your Bujo every day. Basically, you would draw a little calendar with the month, with the days according to the dates, and you just kind of highlight every single day that you went and bullet journaled. It's just like a fun little thing to see, you know, how much you were into it. My next one is new words. I'm constantly always hearing words that I never know. It never like once occurred to me to actually like write them down and like actually study them as if like I was still in like high school and had like vocabulary words to do. I have this new words one, and you write down the word, if it's an adjective, verb, whatever, and then the definition underneath it. And I do catch myself saying these words after learning them, which is a really cool way to expand your vocabulary, especially if you're in like college or high school. This next one is empty, and it's just empty because either one, like I thought that the thing, which I don't want to say the word because then I'll give it away, I thought the thing was too weird to write out, or I just didn't have one that night. But my next one is called a dream log. This template is definitely my favorite one. It's so super cute. And then within the dream, here I actually have an older one that I could show you. For the dream, you write it in a cloud, and it's so super cute. This one's definitely my favorite template because it's like all twinkly and blue and pretty, and I like it a lot. The next one I have is called the gratitude log. I think this one is really super important to find something every single day that you're grateful for and that just like made you smile throughout the day. So this is what it looks like. I just wrote gratitude log at the top, colored it in with whatever color you want, added the date, and then the reason why. The reason why I was grateful for that day. This one I like to look back on a lot just to see, you know, like what was going on that month or whatever made me happy that day. The next one, this one's probably my next favorite, not template wise, just because I can add this one forever. It's my wish list. So I kind of break it off into things that I want and things that I need. Of course, the things that I want are going to be way longer than the things I need, but so this is mine. I just wrote wish list on the top and put like little sparkly things all over the place just to make it look like, you know, like a wish. So then again, I have it broken up between want and need, and you just kind of put whatever you want and versus what you need on there. Self-explanatory. And then my last one is my mood tracker. Now, the one that is on 17, they did this for the whole year, which looks a lot nicer than mine, but because I was only doing this for the month of September, this one is spaced out, but I definitely like the one from 17 better, and I messed up a lot on this one, so if you see random boxes all over the place, that's why. It's called the mood tracker. This is what it looks like. So I have different emotions written over here on the side, corresponding with a color. I have the days of the week up here, and then the date written along down over here, and then the boxes that go along with the date. And then you would just fill in how you were feeling that day, just to kind of see where you were at for that month. I think it's definitely important, especially how I was talking about in a couple videos ago about anxiety. I feel like if you are someone who is struggling with a mental illness, it's really good to have this type of layout set for you, just so you could see where you were at throughout the month, to see like what made you sad or happy that day, to try to like really focus on those things. Okay, and then for, like I said, I also have a YouTube one, which I wasn't going to show because it does have a couple more personal things in here, but there's some more things that I can show you. For this one, I kind of went really above and beyond my creativity limits. I'm not like, especially when it comes to doodling, I'm not that good at it, but with the bullet journaling, I've been able to like branch out of that a little bit more. So this is my cover page, which I actually like the cover page for my personal one better. I just feel like it's more ball-like, but this is my cover page for the YouTube one. Again, I also have an index on this one. Same exact thing, nothing different. My post dates right over here. I have, this happens to me every single time, oh my gosh. So I had my original dates that I had set in here, and this was before I added in a second date. So then I also put an additional column over here, which would have been if I added a second date, which I did. So I had to switch everything around, but I just designed it a little bit, like the swipe up, the bell, send it, which is a reference to Ellen Castillo, and then also like a little link that says link in bio. So yeah, those are my posted dates. I have video ideas on here, which I'll just show you what the top part looks like. It says video ideas with a little light bulb and a camera. I don't want to show you it because I don't want to give away all of the ideas that I have, because I want it to be a surprise for you guys, but I just have them all numbered out like that. I also have in here just different like filters that I like to use for different photo apps, different logo ideas to like help, you know, give an idea of what I want my specific like brand to be. I have a little music log for, because of course we all know that YouTube is super like strict on copyrighted music, so I have a little music log right here. There we go, that's better. Of stuff that I can use. I have different goals that I have set on here. I have different meeting notes on here of just different things that I've researched, and then I also put in an additional video ideas little template because I was running out of space. But that's pretty much it for my bullet journals. The bullet journals themselves, obviously, is just a bulleted journal, but you can get them at Walmart, Target, anywhere that you find journals. There should be a little section around all the journals that says bullet journals, and they come in different sizes. This is the size of my YouTube one, it's small, and then for my personal one, bigger. And of course I picked my two favorite colors, black and green. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you guys are like me, like I said, and you love to like journal, plan stuff out, you know, have like a nice visual. I'm a very, very visual type learner. So if the more I see things being done, I'm visual and I'm hands-on. So like if I'm writing something out and I'm seeing myself do it, it's gonna stick in my head more, because I was constantly like, oh crap, I forgot I had to do this today, like I have to do that, blah, blah, blah. So the bullet journaling definitely helped out a lot. I do have to start my October one because we're already couple days in and I haven't started it yet, but that's what happens when procrastination rules your life. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys have any other questions about bullet journaling or anything else, just let me know. Like I said before, I will link down 17 YouTube videos that has a bunch of their bullet journaling stuff in it. Just make sure you like this video, comment what your favorite part was, or if you're gonna start bullet journaling and some templates that you like to use. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss one of my posts. I post every Tuesdays and Fridays, depending on the time if I get my life together or not. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you on Friday.